Okay. Alrighty. So we are officially recording. I'm here with Hannah and Lucas. They've been with us for how long you guys have been with Hustle Media, guys?
Only like
1 month,
a
I
month.
think.
I think about exactly a month. Yeah, probably like 4 weeks. Yeah.
4 weeks. Wow, that's awesome. So please tell us, how was your business before joining our team, and how you guys were doing things, just to get a little bit background.
Totally.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
so we've been wholesaling for about a year, probably 13 months at this point, but just kind of hit our 1 year mark. Before Hustle Media, we were only doing texting. That was our only marketing, it was working pretty well. We closed a lot and had a pretty good lead flow, but we know texting's not going to be around forever. And we just want to be ahead of that curve and really just differentiate ourselves. So that's why we got connected with Hustle Media, started doing the Facebook ads, and then are just really trying to drill in on that as a marketing stream for us to continue our wholesale business. But also now we're lucky enough to be at a spot to be the buyers, to get some buy and holds under our belt, to start doing some flips. So yeah, really just bringing in that marketing for ourselves and then also our wholesale business as well.
I love it. I love it. No, thanks for that, guys. And then just a quick question then, where or how did you guys hear about Hustle Media?
So I was the one who came across Hustle Media first out of us two.
Okay.
I saw Esteban's ads on probably Facebook, to be honest, social media of some sort. I can't remember which platform it really was, but yeah, I saw some ads in regards to, inbound leads, generating inbound leads of some sort. And kind of like what Hannah said, it was right around the time where we made a New Year's goal to start implementing some different marketing approach that's not necessarily outbound reach, but rather inbound. And so, yeah, I clicked on it and started to learn a little bit more about it.
All righty. And then you love what you saw then, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. We also, we also are a part of the Sub 2 mentorship, and Steve Hastings is also a part of that. So we saw that he was affiliated with Esteban's company and Hustle Media and all of that jazz. And so I think we actually reached out to him after we were just doing some searching, honestly. So I saw some of Esteban's ads, but then I also coincidentally at the same time had gotten in contact with Steve because he was related to Facebook ads and all that stuff. And he told me he was a part of Hustle Media. And coincidentally, I had been seeing ads about Hustle Media as well. And yeah, it seemed like there was a solid structure around it all and an operation that could possibly work for us. So
nice. I love that, man. And then how's your experience so far with Hustle?
I mean, it's been good so far. We are just doing Facebook ads right now because that's obviously what you guys start out on. So every now and then some people trickle in that just, are realtors, other wholesalers, that kind of thing, which is still pretty good for our networking. But then we have gotten in touch with quite a few leads. I'd say since we started, we've probably had so far maybe like one pretty solid lead a week or something like that. But the most exciting part was that we got a lead that came in, and it was like the day it came in, we went over to the house the next day, got it under contract at the house, and it's going to be Lucas and I, our first official flip. So we're really, really excited about that.
That's
and
awesome.
That all came from Hustle Media and I guess the Facebook ads.
Yeah. We got it under contract within 24 hours, and it'll be our first flip. So it's going to be an interesting experience. And I think there's enough, equity in the house, meat on the bones for us to or for us to come out profitable, which is a very good experience for your first flip. So
100%.
Yeah,
100%, man. So tell us a little bit more about the deal. Like, how's it going? How do you guys, do what you guys do?
Yeah. So I'll take a little bit of it, but so it came in. The seller was asking $90,000. He indicated that he is in pre-foreclosure, and so that was his motivation. And we had never really had a solid pre-foreclosure lead. We've dealt with pre-foreclosure leads, but nothing has really ever panned out. Just because oftentimes with pre-foreclosure leads in Milwaukee, the houses are underwater. But this one wasn't necessarily underwater, which was, you know, ideal. And so we went over there to the house. We wanted to make sure that, you know, the property wasn't in shambles, but you know, to our honestly pleasant surprise, it was in really solid shape. And so right then and there, you know, we walked through the house and it just really needs cosmetic work. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, nothing crazy at all. And we are probably going to be putting in around 40 to 50 grand of work with our contractor, and we're going to renovate it. And hopefully, you know, Hannah's been doing some comps and she can tell you a little bit about what we're looking to sell it for.
Yeah, I think we can, depending on, we're meeting the contractor at the house today and we're going to finalize our game plan. Like, do we want to finish the basement? Is it necessary? But I think if we were going to spend like 40 to 50 grand, we could easily probably hit the 200,000 mark, you know, 195 to 200,000.
Which would leave us with like how much was right?
Yeah, we're purchasing it. Our purchase price ended up going up a little bit because we're helping them with some moving, and we're helping them with their first month of rent in their new apartment. So we're going to be all in about 95. And then probably needs 40 to 50 grand of work. We're going to finalize that today and then hopefully sell it for around 200. So obviously, you know, it's our first flip, so there's probably going to be some hiccups, but that's enough spread for us to have felt comfortable, you know, getting it under contract, knowing that there's no way we're going to lose money, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah.
100%. No, I love it. No, thanks for that feedback, guys. What would you say then? What your follow-up process is? Like, for instance, you said the lead came through, and then you guys follow up with it. Will you say that it is very important to follow up with your lead as soon as they come in, or how's your guys' processes?
Yeah, definitely. So we are all about like following up probably within like 5 seconds, honestly. I mean, we like to respond. We tend to respond via text message a lot more. But you know, the importance of following up, everyone knows, you know, if you don't follow up immediately, you could assume that, especially with Facebook ads and things on the internet, if it's an inbound lead, that person's probably also clicking on a different ad or reaching out to a different company. And so if you're not willing and able to follow up within, I don't know, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, it really, like, you know, you're kind of starting to play a more of a gamble in regards to like actually getting that lead to work with you. So, and Hannah handles a lot of like the seller sides of things, so she can probably speak on that. But
yeah, definitely, we try to follow up as quickly as possible, just because we know it's important.
Yeah, no, definitely, because there's this saying that speed loves money. So the sooner that you follow up, you know, the better. No, I love it, guys. I love it. No, thanks for you know, explaining and letting us know how the deal is going. Appreciate that. Just a last question I can ask you guys. Like, let's say now someone is on the fence on joining and become a part of Hustle Media family. What would you say to that person who's on the fence? Maybe they want to or they don't want to. What do you guys say about that?
Yeah, I would say that if you don't have any experience with inbound leads, it definitely is just a different ballpark than outbound leads. I mean, we were texting, and yes, every now and then you get somebody who's interested, but there's still kind of that barrier of that you have to pass. And the good thing about every person that we've talked to, since every lead we've gotten since we got Hustle Media, is that they're actually interested in talking to us, which is fun. And people I don't know, are more willing to give information, to talk about even condition, what's going on with the house, because they're the ones reaching out to us.
Yes.
And so that's the part that personally, like, I've enjoyed a lot, is that feeling of helping somebody and really like providing a service is really there, because these people are reaching out saying, here's what's going on, you know, can you help me, instead of the other way around.
100%. 100%. No, thanks for that, Hannah. What about you, Lucas? What would you say?
Yeah, I would say similar to Hannah, like it's a whole different feeling getting inbound leads rather than, you know, cold calling or cold texting or, you know, all the other things that you can do that are majority outbound approaches. Also, just even outside of that, a nice part about Hustle Media is you all have the structure set up for the person, and that we like that. But then even more so, we like how you all are willing to tweak it and, you know, maybe just alter it a little in order to fit our needs. It's not, you know, from what we've experienced so far, at least, like whenever we bring you like a concern about, you know, we would prefer for it to be this way versus this way.
Yep.
You know, you always tell us that you're going to go back to the team and, you know, edit the structure of how it works with our business in order to fit the way our business works. So, yeah, I would absolutely recommend it to someone who's looking to get into outbound or inbound lead gen. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome, guys. Now, again, thank you so much for your time. And just like you guys said, this is your first month, so we are looking forward to see what value we can bring to you guys going forward. You know, many deals. I know that once you get your first deal, you know, the second deal is gonna come. You know, it's just a ripple effect afterwards.
We actually have a walkthrough today at a house we want to get under contract. It came
boom.
in.
Yeah,
It's a pretty low asking price in a pretty hot area, so we're pretty excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
heck
man.
yeah, guys. No, keep crushing it, guys. Just like, you know, if you guys need help, you know, I'm the man for the job, you know, let me know. But thank you so much for giving us this feedback. We appreciate you guys, and you look forward to, you know, keep crushing it with you guys.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you, Ati. Thank you, man.
All right, guys. Enjoy.
All righty. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.